Hi everyone! I was asked for a video today for some concealer and some of the foundations, and so I thought I would do a quick one for you. I'm going to start today with a little bit of concealer. Now I am using chiffon. I'm using this underneath my eyes. Now usually under your eyes you want to go a little bit darker than the shade of foundation that you use. So because I'm only doing my eyes, it's a tiny little drop. It's not even the size of a grain of rice. And I'm just going to go in and dab in there. Now I have already gone ahead and put on my glorious face primer. I also like to do my eye makeup before I do my foundation so that I can get rid of all of them sparkles that tend to collect on my cheeks when I do my eyeshadow, and I can avoid that and clean that up before I start my foundation and my concealer. Bring that down into the cheek a little bit. Now, I also like to go and have my really light, this is Scarlet concealer. Now this is where I'm going to cover up all of the little red spots on my face. As I said before, there's not a whole lot on my face to worry about today, so it's just a tiny little dot. And I'm just going to go and dab all my little imperfections that I have going on. Which, amazingly enough, my imperfections have been less and less since I started using the Unique products. I like to go a little around here on my nose. And I'm going to go back and just blend those a little. I also use this as a highlighter, so I'll take just a tiny bit more and come down my nose. I guess that was a little bit much because I'm leaving some on my brush, which I can always use when I come back and touch up my highlights later. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk about how our foundation is constantly out of stock. This is my summer shade for when I'm a little more tan. This is chiffon, and so usually my shade is much lighter in the wintertime, but I'm going to show you the coverage today. So just a couple little drops on my hand. Really, you use tiny bits of amounts of this stuff. It is amazing. My little powder brush and a couple little dabs. And off we go, folks. So I'm going to do 1/2 today in the liquid foundation, which everybody knows has amazing coverage and everybody wants it. It's been on back order for so long, and we're so excited that it's coming back. And even these two little dots that I'm using of my liquid foundation is going to end up being too much for half my face. As you can see, it's almost gone here, and we are almost done. So the coverage is absolutely beautiful for this, but I also wanted to show you the coverage for our powder. So once again, this is organza actually. It's a little bit darker than my scarlet, and the coverage for powder I could be doing this with my powder brush as well, but I find that the little pad that comes in it works beautifully and has amazing coverage. So while everybody is raving about the lovely coverage that you can get from our liquid gold, our powders are just as amazing. And I just wanted to be able to share that quickly with you because the coverage on both, mind you, I'll have to go back and touch up some of my really bad spots, because you know, it's never perfect. But that's what I wanted to show you today. Have a great day, everyone.